Hey, this one for the diehards right here. But I take this dub, man. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another episode of Drop It Downs with Mr. Dugas. And today I'm going to talk about today's SEC matchup as you had the LSU Tigers beating the Arkansas Razorbacks 23 to 22 to get a win and to get Frank Wilson's his first head coaching win at LSU, and Michael Van Buren wins his first start as LSU quarterback. And the Golden Boot stays in Louisiana. Before I get into this video, man, the Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugas podcast episodes up on this channel right now, so make sure y'all go check that out. Also, big special thanks to all my channel donors. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to become a channel donor, Cash App information is down in the description box. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share with your folks. Like I said, this one for the diehards. Like it's for the diehards, man. Look, 11:45 a.m. time. We got an interim coach. Arkansas got an interim coach. The luster of the game obviously is gone. But look, man, what a win as far as considering the circumstances. Frank Wilson gets his first win, and I'm so happy for Frank, man. He was really emotional after winning this game. New Orleans born and raised. Like I said, when I was in high school, our football team played against Frank's high school team. He was coaching in OP Walker in New Orleans in the state semifinals to go to the Superdome for the state championship. Been recruiting coordinator, obviously was at UTSA McNeese. Frank's beloved, man, and I'm happy for him. Obviously, it don't look like he'll actually get the head coaching job, but nevertheless, man, I'm really happy for Coach Frank, man. And look, Michael Van Buren, I like him. I like him a lot. Obviously, he got some polishing to do. He needs developing. He needs more coaching and more reps and stuff like that. But you know, probably was a little inaccurate. Was a little inaccurate early. Probably had the excitement for the game. The game was firing him up, so he was kind of throwing high and all kind of stuff like that. But overall, showed good command out there. Threw some accurate balls down the line. And most importantly, the biggest play that makes the biggest difference that LSU fans, we've been crying for all year. Second and 16, a lane opens up. He runs for like 30 yards or whatever it is and gets a first down, which is something we've never seen Nussmeier do consistently all year long. And look, we'll see how whoever the new head coach is, how they feel about him. If they bring their quarterback from their current school, or if they go get somebody in the portal, or if they go get a high school kid, whatever they do, Van Buren at least put his name in there that if he stays at LSU, you got to at least give him some type of consideration for LSU starting quarterback next year, man. Good performance by him. I thought Harlan Berry and Caden Durham ran the ball effectively at times. The offensive line is still bad and still get unforced errors with false starts and stuff like that. But it's going after 2 games because we know Brad Davis ain't gonna be the O-line coach next year. Defensively, it was up and down. You had moments where they came with some big plays. Mansour Deland gets an interception in the end zone. We get a goal line stand inside the one. We held them to where they missed the field goal. It was an up and down performance by the defense, but nevertheless, good win. Good win. Glad to still beat Arkansas. To get this win, considering all the circumstances. Bowl eligible, like I said. This one for the diehards, man. And it's funny, man. I forgot, it's been 15 years or however many years it's been. Let me see. Let me be accurate on this. 2010 was his last. Was the year? Was the 2011? So it's been 14 years, man. I forgot how unlikable Bobby Petrino is. Like, I really forgot how unlikable Bobby Petrino is. His tantrum he was throwing with the reporter going into the locker room at halftime. Just he's just I just forgot how unlikable that guy is, man. Like it reminded me 14 plus years ago, he was the same way. Good offensive minded coach. You can't deny that from him. But he lacks in areas as he's a Brian Kelly type. He lacks in certain areas as a human being. The stuff he did with the Atlanta Falcons, and just obviously I ain't even gonna get into the motorcycle incident that got his ass fired at Arkansas the first time around. But I forgot how unlikable he is, man. Compared to Frank, who is the total op. Frank is very likable. May lack in certain areas as a head coach. But Frank is way more likable than Bobby Petrino, man. But glad to get this win, man. We'll see, Western Kentucky. We'll see what it is, whatever. Me personally, I want to see Van Buren start the next two games, but obviously that's up to the staff and all that, man. But go win. Way to get a win, man. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm going to have LSU, NCAA, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.